Yeah. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited ceiling with that. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. If I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited ceiling with that. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. I'm trying to cop a milli while I keep my soul intact. Been through a lot, I learned to adapt. Never let struggles make me snap. Around the world, about to be on maps. Got a cute face, but it seemed like a trap. Pockets on glow, soul on no. In a chateau, counting that big dough. Your spirit on the gurney, about to plateau. Snake in the grass, reap what you sow. Lurking in leaves, hiding in trees. Spotlight on now, you can't sneak. Lip online, now you can't speak. You a real one now, here moving weak. Private jet, don't take care of your seat. Audacity, two-step to me. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it. No need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited ceiling with that. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. No rollie on wrist, but it is my time. Diamond out the mud, yes, in her prime. Supernova, can't block my shine. 10-hour days, can't top my grind. Cross on neck, this is my sign. Knowing the move cause I am divine. Got big chalice, bring me wine. Yo, AI looks made in design. In real life, I am so fine. Cozy feet up and recline. Something different you can't define. Bad vibes, I don't subscribe. Real ones only by my side. Stay humble, don't die with pride. Pride, pride, pride. Get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag.
Young legend in the making. Heard they was salty, so I shake them. Yeah, I heard them hating, but a nigga been patient. In my room just pacing. Marathon lifestyle, we been running different races. Taking the risk is the safest. My people been catching cases, so I'm stacking up faces. Trying to show them different places, cause they only need to wait out. I ain't had much but stand down. Stand up and we stand out. Looking for a handout, but let me know how that pan out. Your boys sweeter than Pop-Tarts. Out here trying to keep up with the rock stars. You can catch us with the baddies in the hot car. If they try to pull us over, it is not ours. Ayy, I got a feeling like a pop star. She says she's sick and tired of love, she just want more. I know they didn't think that we would make it this far. I know they didn't think that we would take it this far. Your boys sweeter than Pop-Tarts. Out here trying to keep up with the rock stars. You can catch us with the baddies in the hot cars. If they try to pull us over, it is not ours. Ayy, I got a feeling like a pop star. She says she's sick and tired of love, she just want more. I know they didn't think that we would make it this far. I know they didn't think that we would take it this far. Hey, let go. I know they didn't think that we would make it this far. I know they didn't think that we would take it this far.
it's Nike. Hottest headline of the festival, 100 racks for a piece of my schedule. They all thought I was delusional, but I'm a manifesto of miracles. Best dress, I'm on the list on the internet, upload a clip and hit me a lick. Oh my god, I'm so rich, couple milli just off of the clicks. Savage little baby and Fenty, baddest little bitty the century. Internet, blow up, superstar, don't touch. Showing off, causing a frenzy. She leaving an imprint in your memory. Energy, focus, superstar, glow up. My light, shine bright, superstar, illuminate through the night. Yeah, my light, shine bright, superstar, yeah, she one of a kind. Baby be shining bright like a diamond, meditate daily. Baby enlightened, baby make racks, baby spend cash, baby go get it and she don't gotta ask. Baby gon' run it up like an athlete, plays gold at the track meet. At the stadium show going super hard, cause baby a superstar. Just bought a crib out of lake, off of the grid and out of LA. Spirit awake, life is amazing, don't waste a day. Learn from the L's and mistakes. Baby so glowed up, baby focused, look my eyes on me. Baby made so much, feeling generous, 6 figs in a week. Savage little baby and Fenty, baddest little bitty of the century. Internet, blow up, superstar, don't touch. Showing off, causing a frenzy. She leaving an imprint in your memory. Energy, focus, superstar, glow up. My light, shine bright, superstar, illuminate through the night. Yeah, my light, shine bright, superstar, yeah, she one of a kind.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give him hell cause I don't know better. I'm a born winner. I'm going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to make me ever give up. Let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm getting close. I can taste it. I'm going up like a spaceship. I'm shaking the ground. I'm making it loud. I go to work when nobody's around. It's time to get it. It's time to go. It's time to shine. It's my time to blow. So I'ma steal the show. Ready, set, go. I'ma blow up like a C4. Tick, tick.
Time in the history of the OH Report, we are on site at the launch pad, Ridgedale High School, as we watch these two teams, the Ridgedale Rockets and the Elgin Comets, compete in a conference, Northwest Central Conference showdown early in the season. High school volleyball coming your way, live and free on the OH Report.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hear them cheer. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hear them cheer. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. Ruthless, ruthless. Give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
And just before first serve, it's time for your Home and Kitchen Supply pregame show. Jonathan Langdon with you alongside Shane Young, who is running camera for us tonight. From the launch pad, Elgin taking on the home side, Ridgedale Lady Rockets. You see the starters getting announced at this moment. First for Elgin, who will be wearing red on your screen tonight. These two teams, very competitive between each other. every year in conference play, and we'll go ahead and start talking about Elgin. So Elgin comes into today 2-1 on the year. They have yet to play a conference game, so this will be their opener in that regard. They went 10-13 last season, 4-5 in conference. They finished 6th in the NWCC, and they played a bunch of KMAC competition to start the season. They just played Centerburg on Saturday. This past Saturday, they lost in a sweep to a really, really good Centerburg squad that has a chance at a deep playoff run. You also talk about Cardington Lincoln and Mount Gilead, 2 wins for Elgin there. Big stuff from them, so they stay over 500, and they have a chance to up their winnings as well here against the home side Ridgedale Lady Rockets. This is our first time being here at Ridgedale High School, and we're going to see a solid team. Don't let that 1-4 record fool you. A lot of good competition for them. They played Winford yesterday, so they're coming off a back-to-back. This will be a back-to-back after this game today. They lose in 3 sets to Winford, and they play some good competition on Saturday in a quad match. Columbus Academy and Pleasant, those 2 teams also no jokes. They lost in sweeps to both of them very recently as well. So we'll go back to Elgin, and let's talk about one of their key players. That's going to be one to watch. So the defense is going to be huge for for Elgin, and they've got a really good attacker as well. Delaney Bowles is a senior, and she has 23 kills already on the season so far, and she is first in hitting percentage early on in the year at a .405. That's not too shabby. She will be wearing number 10 for Elgin in red again. So key player for them. Let's look at the key player for Ridgedale as both teams shake hands, and we'll get started here momentarily. For Ridgedale, the home team, you're going to be looking at Brenda Scott wearing number 11, another senior. She is a middle blocker listed position-wise on the roster, but you'll see her pretty much everywhere, and that will be the key for them to get her going. Last season had 129 kills. She is one of 3 returners with accolades. She was an all-conference honorable mention last season. Let's bring it out to the court. Look at both of these sides as we get close to starting. Elgin and Ridgedale, 2 schools that we don't cover too much live and free on the OH Report, putting them on the main channel today. Thank you so much for joining us. As you see Bowles checking in with the officials right there. She wears number 11. She is in the middle in the front row with the team in white. And the libero checks in. For the Lady Rockets, that's number 12, Rochelle Gleespin, another big-time player for the Lady Rockets. You'll hear her name a lot defensively. Getting us going from the serve spot is sophomore Cameron Thiel, and she launches this one to start us. Applefeller the set. She will take that duty for Elgin as there is a miss hit by Elgin on the overpass by Ridgedale, where they're able to score a point to start us off tonight. Another serve over by Thiel. And the tap down by, guess who? Our key player for today, Brenda Scott. Nice and easy for her on the overpass to a quick 2-0 start. As here is another serve. Elgin receiving right now. Set to the far side and a block inbounds on the line. Ridgedale, 3 in a row. The swing by Cadence Gear, a freshman for Elgin, rejected there. And again, here's the sophomore Thiel. That time it won't get over the net. And we'll see the first serve of the evening for the Elgin Lady Comets. And this will be number 2, Macy Muselin. She gets that one over, and that will be an ace for a good start for her night. Muselin will try again. This time it's received well by Ridgedale. They're going to go to the middle. Good swing by Scott, earns her the kill. So rough up there by Elgin, goes close to the crowd near side. First serve of the night for Maddie McKenzie is going to be an ace. So good 5-2 start for the home team. That one's scooped up by Casey. Rough set. Still able to take care of things. Elgin, even with 2 overpasses, score the point, as in the net there was Scott. For substitution for Elgin today, Jocelyn Wall. The freshman will come in to serve. Score is 5-3. Ridgedale with the lead here. They're going to send one over. Set by Applefeller. The swing by Gear. See what Ridgedale responds with. They'll just have to free ball this. Alexander, Applefeller, another free ball. Set here by Thiel. Near side, nice swing. Even better dig there by Jocelyn Wall, the freshman. And it's sent by Gear. Elgin will try again. That will land inbounds. Crowd not a fan of that call. That will make it 6-3. Let's look at this. I think I'm with the crowd here. Regardless of the call, we'll see. They're going to debate this. Regardless of the call, Elgin need to get that past them and move on here. Down 3, 6-3 the score. Officials and the far side official talking this over. I'll tell you what, with that reaction, they're going to give it to Elgin. So check that score. It is now 5-4. I was going to say, with the crowd reaction, as this will get actually this will be sent back to 6-4 as Ridgedale scores off the air. Got a good crowd for Elgin tonight, as you could tell on that unliked call. Sending this serve is Brenda Scott. And a great swing by Cadence Gear will bring the serve back to the Comets. And after the kill, Cadence Gear will come back to serve. Goes near sideline. And a free ball here from Rochelle Gleespin. Elgin will set something up. Gear the set, far side swing. Wasn't hit quite cleanly, but it works, as the kill will go down by Delaney Bowles. First action we've seen from her on the attacking end. Tied back up at 6. Gear just gets it over the net. Off of the tape, it's nice to Elgin early. We're going to see another timeout. Officials are going to talk things over. Well, actually, it looks like they're going to adjust this netting. Official didn't like how the ball bounced off of the net, so he'll look at it. So we've seen a 3-0 run from Elgin. It was 6-4, now 7-6. Ridgedale helping out the top official. And during this pause of play, I want to take a second to thank our sponsors, bringing us here to Ridgedale for the very first time. First Federal Community Bank, banking locally just got a little easier. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows, and doors since 1970, and also BS Media and the OH Report. There are all of our sponsors for tonight, as they're still taking a look at this net. So that official, along with Theo, are really working to tighten it up. I think they're looking for tape. I don't think it's the net. I think it's the antenna, because I was noticing during warm-ups that antenna was moving around a lot. So I think that's what they're looking to work with here. So they might just wrap this antenna around the net and call it a job well done. Yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing here. You can tell now. This is a long period to wait if you're either team. But it looks like we've taken care of things. Thiel with the assist to the top official. Callie Comer also helped a little bit as well. And here we go. Just a reminder, a 3-0 run here has given Elgin a 7-6 lead and now make it a 4-0 run and an 8-6 lead. Cadence Gear with the ace, and we'll see a quick timeout called by Ridgedale. Want to talk things over after that long period of nothingness. So talking with her team, Ridgedale with Rachel Outcalt. We talked about both of these sides last games, but to go more in depth for Ridgedale, they played Winford last night. So this is their second of a back-to-back. And they were swept by Winford 25-11, 25-22, and 25-22. So what really killed them in that game was the rough start. Maybe seeing shades of that here too. This timeout to kind of get them back on the right page as we see another serve from Gear. Tough reception, but it will be free-balled over by Gleespin, so they live to see another attack here. Applefeller launches that out of bounds. So a nice little coach's point for Ridgedale. They score here and get the ball back. Here is Hannah Murphy, the junior, serving. Up by the back row of Elgin, we'll see a swing from Delaney Bowles. Kept up by the Rockets. Near side swing into the net by Miley Mullins. We'll give it right back to Elgin, and Bowles is going to go serve this. Back in for Elgin in the front row, number 2, Macy Muselin, as the senior sends this over for the Comets. Back row swing from the libero. Gleespin. Set. Swing. And just checking into the game and making an impact for Elgin is Macy Muselin. Score is 10-7. Tough toss, still able to send this over. Free ball by Mullins. Ridgedale can't really build up any powerful swings at the moment as there's a tip into the campfire by Kendra Applefeller. Third straight serve for Bowles, and it lands inbounds. It is now a 5-point lead. Another solid serve. This time it's received. Up by Thiel and just tossed over with 2 hands by Mullins. And on a rough second pass, that's just sent over by Applefeller. To the middle we go. Off the block, and a point scored by Callie Comer, the sophomore for Ridgedale. Comer the kill. She now sits on the front right for Ridgedale as this serve is over by Mullins. Here's the third one, just going to have to be sent easily. Thiel set, they're going to go right back to her, and that time it's blocked. Applefeller gets the credit. 13-8. First time we're going to see the libero for Elgin serve, Maddie Casey. Expect her there a lot. She served 9 times in their last game against Centerburg. And that right there is why. Still able to get it over here. However, overpass gives Ridgedale a chance. That one lobs out of bounds by Maddie McKenzie. Score now 14-8. Lady Comets on the road here with the lead. Six-point advantage for Elgin as they send this serve. They'll go middle. Comer sends it over. And now far side off the block. Nice dig by Gleesman, but the second hit is not there for Ridgedale. Elgin score again to make the gap 7. Casey, line drive of a serve off the tape. Oh, miscommunication there. 2 went for the swing. Makes this easy for Elgin. There's another free ball. Thiel running to set this. The swing by McKenzie. Up by Elgin, and here's Muselin getting it inbounds. Forces Mullins to try and get it. She deflects it out, and another timeout called as we see Elgin double the score of Ridgedale. So that's the last timeout for the home side Lady Rockets. They're going to need a change, and they need it very, very soon. This is looking very similar to what they went through last night with Winford. Elgin already out of their timeout. You see a little bit of a run here from the server, Maddie Casey. One of 3 seniors on this team. She gets us going again. Thiel set to the middle, a little too close to the net, makes it difficult, but the ball is still alive. Well done by the Lady Rockets. Set by Gear, another one too close to the net, and Muselin can't get there. Big time point. Student section loving it for Ridgedale. Nice line drive serve, no spin on that ball, and this will force a free pass. Thiel another set. This time it's going to be to Scott, and she sails that out of bounds. 17-9. Kendra Applefeller back here to serve. She'll go quick, one of the star freshmen on this team. Thiel another set. Off of the block, that swing goes by Scott. Falls nicely to Muselin, who will swing one. Gleesman able to find one of her outside hitters. Thiel another set. Tipped over by Scott. Applefeller to Muselin, and going to see an official call. They're going to call Scott in the net. Point for Elgin, and again, they have doubled Ridgedale's score. High serve, just dips in bounds, and we'll see a back row attack from Mullins. Applefeller, another set. It's a quick one up the middle. Fantastic dig by Mullins. Still scrambling to keep it alive. They did what they could, but Elgin, inevitable right there. The lead has expanded to 10. Elgin right now saying home field advantage, what's that? As there is an ace. Makes it 20-9. Applefeller started walking towards the bench, thought there's another timeout. Ridgedale's already used both. Applefeller with that ace matches her total for how many she had against Centerburg. Just one. With a swing at the middle by Scott, and there she'll get the kill. Makes it 20-10. Here's Cameron Thiel. Got us started today. It's her second time at the serve spot, and she will get the ace. Nothing crazy, just simple high serve. Had a little bit of spin right to left on it. And Cameron Thiel wearing number 32. The all-conference honorable mention last year as a freshman. Going into a promising sophomore year. Casey from the back row gives that to Gear. Nothing crazy that Ridgedale had to deal with there. Another Elgin swing that will sail out of bounds. So a little run here from Ridgedale. Let's see if they can keep it up. That one just dips out of bounds. So the run from Cameron Thiel is over. We'll see if Elgin can get back on track and close this one out. They are up 9 points, 21-12. Gleesman receives. She's going to get this swing as well, and a little bit too much. Line drive swing goes out of bounds. Leads back to 10. Macy Muselin sends it. Nice powerful serve. Thiel back to set. And the swing by Murphy sails out on her cross swing. Score 23-12. Coach Alyssa Booth for Elgin wipes off the ball for her server Muselin. Overpass here. Miscommunication, they almost let that go. Applefeller, another set, this one to the middle. Gears jumps a little bit early, but she's still able to get a powerful swing on it. There's the freshman connection that this Elgin team is looking forward to for a long time coming. Set point number 1. Thiel sets, Murphy swings, it's up by Casey. Applefeller looks far side, not able to get there. Too close to the net for Bowles to take care of. 24-13, we'll see set point number 2. Another good serve by Ridgedale. Bowles takes the set from Applefeller and finishes things off. 25-13. Elgin take the first set on the road, and we'll see what the next 2, 3, maybe even 4, have for us live and free on the OH Report. We'll be right back.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Back for set number 2 from the launch pad, Ridgedale High School. Jonathan Langdon, Shane Young on camera for us today. Just a couple of moments before we get going again. Elgin took the first set by a score of 25-13. See lights flickering right now in the gym, and some of the Elgin players you see a little concerned. They're having some fun with the top official as well. But Elgin have a reason to be smiling right now after how that first set went. You saw a couple of players step up for them, especially the freshman connection, Cadence Gear and Kendra Applefeller. Applefeller is going to be the main passer for this team. They don't really have an established ball handler. They don't really have a setter, but Applefeller's kind of stepped into that role, even though she is listed as a middle blocker. And we've seen some good swings from Cadence Gear, and we've also seen Delaney Bowles, one of our key players for today's game. She has gotten involved with a couple kills as well. And then for Ridgedale, tough set for them. Just like yesterday when they played Winford. They got off to a rough start. They lost that game, that first set yesterday, 25-11. And it was a tight back and forth first couple of points. I think the point where it started to turn away is the score was 8-6. Elgin had the lead, and that's where they started to run away with it. And even before that happened, Ridgedale had already called a timeout, so they had to call their timeout pretty much halfway through the set, and they played the rest of the way without any chance to change momentum or anything. So we'll see how they approach this second set. In that game against Winsford, they lost the second set only by 3, so they were able to improve. Can they do so here? Talked about Applefeller. Here's a high serve from her. That's 50-50 whether or not they should have fielded that serve. They do, just out of caution. Applefeller back to the middle, and this will go to Muslin. Another free ball for Ridgedale. Applefeller looks outside and swing too high and out of bounds. Ridgedale will score the first point of the set. Thiel with a good serve, fielded by Gear. She'll get it right back from Applefeller and send this. To the middle this goes. Scott with a good swing, but another nice dig by Delaney Bowles. You see Ridgedale set up again. Thiel, near side swing. This by Hannah Murphy, and that will land out of bounds. So Hannah Murphy, the junior, not quite able to get herself in rhythm quite yet today. Another point opportunity. Brenda Scott sends it. Applefeller, Gear, near side. Not able to quite get it up enough for the second hit, Ridgedale. We'll see the kill by Carson Skidmore, the sophomore. Muslin another serve. Thiel gets it in the middle of the court, goes right back to Murphy. Dug up by Muslin. Applefeller right at the net. They'll play the block. Good job by Thiel to keep it up. This will be the third, and it goes out of bounds. 3-1 start for the Lady Comets. To the middle of the court. Thiel sets to the middle. Scott off the block. And they're still going to go here. Applefeller to the outside, finding a spot right there. It's number 10, Delaney Bowles. Able to pick it up. Cross swing, hits right on that 10-foot line. 4-1 run to start set number 2. And another serve that plays nicely with that back line. It will result in an ace. There have been so many instances so far in this game where the back line has had to make really close judgment calls. That one leads to an ace. This time, it's going to be shorter. 2 straight service aces for Macy Muslin, and it forces, actually no, it's going to be a substitution, not a timeout. The floor official made a mistake, honest mistake. I didn't think it was going to be a timeout either, just because that would be such an early timeout, and you saw it happened after the early timeout last set. So the correction here is made, and it's just a substitution, and we'll see what this back row can do with these serves. Mullen sends it up. Back row swing by McKenzie. Applefeller sets, and it's going to get tapped down by Scott. Second point of the set for Ridgedale. Low serve, well done by Ridgedale. They get the ace next to number 14, Peyton Wall. Peyton Wall, a player still looking to find her footing this season. Her first year on the varsity squad. Had no kills last night against Winford. Applefeller will send this free ball. Gleesman to Thiel, near side swing, Mullins. Almost found a gap, but right there to dig it up is Wiseman. First time we've said her name tonight. Thiel goes to the middle this time. Scott is blocked, and Gleesman can't keep it up. Good effort, though, with the foot. Elgin will score 7-3 now. Second time serving tonight for Jocelyn Wall. Scott lifts this one up in the air, hits off the tape between the block. Elgin's swing is going to be in down that far side line. There's Delaney Bowles yet again. Eight to 3. And ace number 3 in this set. And with the score now 9-3, we'll see the timeout called by Ridgedale. It's been all Elgin so far today. I mentioned it in the first set, but Elgin's fans are right underneath me, and they travel well. I know that Elgin's not too far away from here, but still an impressive crowd nonetheless. You love to see the passion from the Lady Comets going into timeouts, coming out of the huddle after timeouts with this crosstown rivalry. That's the way it's supposed to be. They've had the energy, and the score has gone their way because of it. They've got the 6-point lead. They've got their freshman Wall back to serve. She has 5 aces, make it 6 after the one we just saw earlier so far this season. That time it'll be a service error. Point back to Ridgedale, and they'll have one of their studs, Brenda Scott. She'll send this. Top spin serve up by Applefeller, and the swing cross court by Caden Skier is a good one. Still waiting on substitutions. We're going to see Annison Jones wearing number 7 for Ridgedale for the first time. She's in the back row on the near side. Clee's been able to get that serve up. Nice set. And a little bit of an awkward play, but it works for Elgin. That time, instead of it being usually from Applefeller to Gear, it goes from Gear to Applefeller. Scores 11-4, 7-point lead for Elgin as they won the first set, and they're going to see an overpass killed down by Kendra Applefeller. 2 straight kills for her. That is a bullet of a serve again by Caden Skier. Gear's going to set this. Far side goes to Bowles. Clicking on all cylinders right now. Elgin cruising for a potential second set win that would be even bigger than the one they had in the first set. And as I say that, ball sails out of bounds, Ridgedale point. So the second of 5 that we've seen Ridgedale score off of errors by this Elgin service team. Another set by Gear. And off the block, that will be played nicely. It landed in anyways. But Elgin win the point back as Delaney Bowles this time gets the kill from the near side. We've seen her far side a lot. But that time she gets a different angle. And the float serve goes right past Anderson Jones for Ridgedale. 15-5. That serve into the net. Here's Miley Mullins. Pretty good help last night against Winford. 4 kills, 3 aces, 14 digs. Swing out of bounds by Muselin. Ridgedale scores to make it 7-15. High and close serve as there is a service ace. Well done there by Mullins. This time she'll go far, and anticipating another short serve there was Jocelyn Walsh. She ran right past it. That's what you love to see out of someone in the serve spot for your team. They can do it both ways. They can play one short, they can play one far, just like she did there yet again. Able to get that over the net somehow. Good job by Comer. Nice dig by Gleesman. And Gleesman free balls this far side. Had to make Elgin think about it. That one tapped over with 2 hands by Alexander. Solid volley cooking here. This ball goes right to the net. And that kind of baits Elgin into tipping that one right into the net. Another Ridgedale point. Making their way back into this. 15-10. Off of the good run of serves by Miley Mullins. She has 2 aces in this streak alone. Gear goes to Applefeller down the middle, dug up by Ridgedale. Thiel set. This goes to Anderson Jones. We'll see Elgin attack. And Muselin finds the back corner. Score 16-10 as Maddie Casey is back to serve. Casey's going to get another ace. Score 17-10. High serve that time, received by Mullins, set by Thiel. Swing by Wall goes out of bounds. See if Casey can get another service ace. That time it's dug up by Gleesman. To the middle. That one will float out as well. A little too strong on these swings by Ridgedale. That error goes on Comer. As Ridgedale able to get it within 5, and now it's back to a 9-point lead for Elgin here in the second set. Thiel goes to the middle this time. Comer gets blocked, and the block by Applefeller confuses things for the Rockets and gives Elgin another 10-point lead. Another reset. Back to the middle. Applefeller tips that one, but it does get past her. And now she'll swing and force a solid dig out of Gleesman. Thiel sets near side now. And the high swing will stay in bounds from Wall. And the standing strike. Dump off by Thiel. Good job by Thiel to pressure that swing by Elgin. Wins the Lady Rockets the ball back. Rochelle Gleesman, the libero for this Ridgedale Rocket team. Tell you what, a rocket of a serve right there, and the overpass is fielded by Scott, but into the net. Here's Kendra Applefeller. Service error for her. Cameron Thiel, one of the serve specialists for Ridgedale. 5 aces, make it 6. I was going to say 5 aces in her last 2 games, make it 6 in her last 3. Here she is going to try again. And she'll get another one, 2 in a row. And I guess technically that will be a 3rd in a row from Cameron Thiel, as the reception was not clean by Elgin. Nice little run here from Ridgedale to get closer. They're within 6. Applefeller will just tip that over. See a back row swing from Gleesman. And high and far, out of bounds. Back to the Comets, the serve goes. Gleesman, Thiel to the middle, Brenda Scott off the block and down for a point. Substitution for Elgin here as they'll try to stop the bleeding, with McKenna Wiseman joining the back row. Sophomore defensive specialist wearing number 16. Applefeller goes to Bowles. Clean set and a great swing. Wins the point back for Elgin. Third time tonight we see Jocelyn Wall in the serve spot. She's got 5 aces this year coming into today. Thiel down the middle finds Scott. One of the cleaner looks that Scott has seen tonight. Gonna take a heck of a run, and that's a solid start. Deficit down to 5 for Ridgedale here at home. Far side cheering them on as they try to make this close. Applefeller dumps it off. It was a high dump off, so it didn't really challenge. And on that third hit, they're going to say no deflection off the block. So that's 4 hits, point for Elgin. This is another set point. Chance to take the second here. Cadence Gear way out of bounds with that serve. And now the pressure going to be put on sophomore Maddie McKenzie. She needs 5 straight here. And the serve sails long. And there goes set number 2. And it's to Elgin again. On the road, the Comets looking really, really solid. We're going to see the third set in a couple of moments. Make sure to stick with us live and free on the OH Report.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
And we're back for set number 3. Chance for Elgin to make it a sweep if they can get off to a hot start here. Wearing red on the left side of your screen, you've got Ridgedale wearing white on the right side. Thanks for joining us live and free on the OH Report. Our apologies, we were not able to get to Facebook tonight, but hopefully for future Ridgedale events that will be fixed and we can get to Facebook. So just live on YouTube. Thanks for joining us here. Jonathan Langdon with Shane Young running camera for us tonight. We will see Cameron Thiel start with the serve on the right side for Ridgedale. Looking for a much better set this time. And on the overpass, unlucky break for Ridgedale, Elgin able to secure the point. Maddie Casey, not the greatest reception of her career, but it ends up going down as a point. Another rough reception. Good effort by Thiel to try and get it over, but it's such a tough angle. Another point for the opposition. 2 aces in a row. Lady Comets putting the pressure on Ridgedale defensively. Nice topspin serve. This one sent just over the block. Nicely done by Murphy. Kaden Skier finds a spot in the corner. Good job by her to have eyes on all sides of the court to find that gap. And already down 4-0, we see a timeout called by Ridgedale. We've seen early timeouts in this match. None earlier than the one that we're seeing right now. Just 4 points in, and the Comets have a significant advantage. If they're able to see this through, the Comets, this would be their first conference win of 2024 in just their first try. Ridgedale already got themselves a conference win earlier this year. It was actually their opening game of the season against Ridgewood. Ridgemont. And they won that in straight sets. So technically, Ridgedale is first in the conference because that has been the only conference matchup played up until tonight, and I'm sure that will change. We're going to see a double hit here by Gear off the block. That will give Ridgedale their first point of this third set. So one of the rare instances right now for Ridgedale to be the only team with a conference win so far. They are first place in standings despite being 1-4. The top spin serve. This will be set to Gear off the block. Nice high up, gives chance for Gleesman to get under it. And the free ball by Scott. Gear standing strike. Up by Thiel. Set to the near side. Mullins can't get that one down. We'll see Ridgedale try again. Scott is blocked. Thiel set to the middle. Big crowd. Mullins ends up tapping it over. As we see Bowles punch that one up. Stays in play. Good volley here. And back row attack. Thiel too far away from the net. That will go right into it. 5-1 the score. Another chance to serve for Jocelyn Wall. We mentioned she had 5 aces coming into today. She also had 6 assists on the year, has 13 digs as well. Free ball, difficult one there for Jocelyn Wall. And now the block by Ridgedale. Credit it to Brenda Scott. And Scott will go back and send this over. Actually, not quite. Into the net. 4-point lead for Elgin. Lady Comets doing work against Ridgedale, a team that last year finished second in the conference. Could it be a turning of the guard here tonight? For that point at least, Ridgedale says, no, not quite. There's a point for them. So see Hannah Murphy serve. That one dips. Gear sets Applefeller outside. The cross swing falls through. Score is 7-3. And remember, Ridgedale already called a timeout. They only have 1 remaining here in this set. And the score is just 7-3. Serve received by Gleesman. Back set by Thiel. Good block by Elgin. Here's another attempt. Gear sets that one, and that will go a little bit too far. Fortunately, though, for Elgin, Thiel was in the net. So they'll score again, 8-3. Delaney Bowles. Another good serve. This will go in the crowd, and nothing that they can do there. That continues the high number of service aces we've seen from Elgin tonight. Potential another one here, as that was a line drive of a serve. Good job by Ridgedale to field that one, however, as we see a whistle, and it will be a Ridgedale point. Official motioned over to the Elgin coach, who saw some illegal action from the front row. Set by Gear. Swing in bounds. According to that far corner official, makes it 10-4. Libero checks back in. Maddie Casey will serve. Thiel had to run to go get to it, and that might cost them this point. That it does. Ace for Casey. 11-4. Swing by the libero is going to get herself a kill. Rochelle Gleesman. You don't see that often from liberos, but Gleesman just showed you. 5-11 as here she is back to serve. Line drive goes out of bounds. Elgin will win the point. They are up 7. Here's Kendra Applefeller. Last game against Cardington in their last win. She recorded 6 kills and 2 blocks. I can imagine her stat line today is very similar. As that ball falls in bounds, good job by Ridgedale to find a spot in the near side line. Another short serve, and Thiel, another ace. See if she can do it again. High, medium range serve. Applefeller looks for Gear, and Gear can't get it over. Crawling their way back here in this third set. They are within 4. Thiel again, that one just out of bounds. Good call by the front row to keep Delaney Bowles from going after that one. Lead is up to 5, 13-8. High serve received by Mullen, set by Thiel. Near side swing by Murphy, and that will land in bounds. Kind of just lofts that into no man's land. Served by Peyton Wall is a good one. And the tip to the backside is a little too strong by Cadence Gear in the middle. 13-10 is the score. That one served just over the line, and it'll be an ace. Good run of play from Ridgedale forces the first timeout of the match for Elgin. A good run of play by Peyton Wall in the serve spot. So Lady Comets want to talk things over. We can talk about their last match against Centerburg. Haven't done that yet. They were swept by the Lady Trojans, a really, really good team, and I mean that. They have a chance at a deep playoff run. They fell 25-11, 25-17, and 25-18. So respectable numbers against a team at that caliber. And the interesting part about that match was they were able, talking about the Lady Trojans here, Centerburg, they were able to pretty much contain everyone on Elgin's roster but Delaney Bowles. Delaney Bowles in that game played fantastic. She had 7 kills. She had a hitting percentage over 500. But everyone else is pretty much contained in that match. And now we're seeing the opposite, as there is another service ace. Well done by Elgin. Well done by Ridgedale. They are within 1 here in this set. There's another. That is the 3rd ace in a row, and that ties it up. What a run in the serve spot by sophomore Peyton Wall. Tries this again. Finally able to dig one up. Casey, Applefeller, and a far side swing to the near side lands out of bounds, and we see the first lead of the third set for Ridgedale. Student section now into it again. They sniff life here in the third set. 4th ace in 5 serves. Another one by Wall. And another ace. Yes! My goodness, what is this run right now by the Rockets? When it gets to be this many in a row, you got to think what's going through the back row's mind. A lot more pressure to field it cleanly after that happens. Joust at the net. We'll see Ridgedale reset, swing up the middle, blocked. And now a back row swing, and that will end the run. So big time from Elgin. They needed to get out of that rotation. And we'll see crucial substitutions made. Thiel, near side swing. Mullins with it. And Thiel sends that over the net, but she is underneath, so that's a violation. Ridgedale still has the lead, but you've got Elgin threatening here. Elgin took the first two sets pretty handily, but now we're seeing a more tight contested third. Free ball by Gleesman. Probably could have let that go out of bounds, but they play it anyways. Tough angle to play it over. Good job, though, by Bowles. Scott swings, and it's blocked inbounds up the middle by Cadence Gear. And we're tied again at 16. Served by Wall, falls through. Timeout, Ridgedale. That'll be their final of this set, so whatever's said in this huddle needs to will them the rest of the way. Tight contested third set. Both teams looking for critical wins as they get their conference play started. Ridgedale already has a conference win under their belt. They're 1-0. They beat Ridgemont in the opening game of the season. But to jump to 2-0 would be critical this early. They would stay towards the top, or in fact at the top of the standings. Elgin, in their first conference game, want to go 1-0, just like everybody would want to in their conference play debut. Out of the timeout, Elgin will score, so no coach's point there. What will we see from Elgin here? Thiel with the set up the middle, Scott out of bounds. Three-point lead now as that Lions just out of bounds, wisely left by Gleesman. Brenda Scott had an error on her last serve, able to get that one over. And Gear with a nice roll shot to find the back corner. 3-point lead for Elgin, 5 points away from sealing the deal. Cadence Gear, line drive serve. That one up by Wall. Thiel set, two-hand tap over. We'll see Elgin set up. It is a setter dump into the campfire. It was a high one, but it still got down for Cadence Gear. We'll see a substitution for Ridgedale as they try to win this ball back here on the next play. Maddie McKenzie will check into the front row. Another bullet of a serve. And this will be free-balled by the newly checked-in McKenzie. Gear set far side, Bowles straight down. And that makes it a 5-point lead, and that might have been the cleanest swing we've seen today. Just got it past the libero Gleesman. 3 points from Victory. Thiel set, and the swing into the net by McKenzie. The momentum we saw from Ridgedale halfway through this third set may be lost at this point. 2 points away for Elgin. 1 point away for Elgin. Caden Skier, another ace. Match point number 1. Line drive of a serve, and that is going to do it. Elgin take their first conference win of the season against their crosstown rivals, Ridgedale. They send Ridgedale to a 1-5 record, and Elgin jumped to 3-1 on the season. We'll be back with our MVP, and we'll have post-game coverage live and free on the OH Report.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Got our BS Media Player of the Game here as we wrap things up from Ridgedale High School, but Elgin got the win here in straight sets today. Cadence Gear, congratulations on the win. How does it feel to take down a crosstown rival?
Oh, it feels absolutely amazing.
That's awesome to hear. So I just want to talk a little bit about this game. Straight sets, were you expecting that coming in? How did you feel that your team executed?
Oh, it was pretty good. We feel good. It was nerve-wracking coming into it, but we knew we had to keep our attitudes up, and it would be good.
So, great win for you guys. Just want to talk about you just being a freshman, jumping into this from the get-go. What has that adjustment been like going from middle school volleyball straight up to varsity volleyball, and how has your team helped you out with that transition?
Well, I play club, so I played with older girls. It's kind of been a little bit easier for me going from there to here. Our team is pretty okay with everybody. We all get along pretty well, so it's pretty good.
All right, very good. And before we let you go and celebrate this win, you want to make any shout-outs?
Melba Volleyball Club.
Awesome. Congratulations on the big win
Thank
you propel and get forward in your conference play coming up.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Wrapping things up from Ridgedale, as we saw a solid volleyball match in the Northwest Central Conference. Elgin come on the road and take it in 3 sets. Big win for them as they jump to 3-1 in the season, and this is their first conference win of the year. And that will propel them towards the top of the conference standings. And for the hometown Ridgedale Lady Rockets, they fall to 1-5, but that one win was a conference win, so you always love to see that. They'll go to 1-1 in the conference, and they'll probably end up mid-table at the end of tonight. So a lot of chances for them to bounce back. Elgin on a good start for them. This was back and forth a little bit at the beginning of the first set, and then we saw Elgin break away, win that first set 25-13. And then the second set, they came out guns blazing and dominated all of the second set as well. And then it looked like they were going to do it for the third set too. But then we saw a huge run at the serve spot by Peyton Wall for Ridgedale. Got 7 to 8 consecutive points, forced the first time out of Elgin, and then after that they were able to find their footing yet again and finish this one off. So Elgin, big win as they move forward, and they'll play Triad on Saturday at home, so they'll be back in their home gym. So another chance for them to win before they go back into conference play. So Triad, of course, non-conference, then they'll play 3 consecutive conference games at North Baltimore. Then they'll be home for Ridgemont, and then they'll be home as well for Corey Rawson, and then they will play at Winford, a team that Ridgedale just played last night. For Ridgedale, not the result you want to see, but they'll have chances to bounce back. Saturday's going to be a tough one, though. They'll be right here again. They'll play against Buckeye Central, one of the top teams in the area, on Saturday. Then they'll play Upper Sandusky on the road, another solid squad there, and then they'll get back into conference play. They'll play Upper Scioto Valley and Hardin Northern to get their conference play going again. So from Ridgedale, that is going to go ahead and do things for us. Want to thank you so much for joining us from Ridgedale High School. Jonathan Langdon, Shane Young, your camera operator tonight. And thank you to all of our sponsors as well. Home and Kitchen Supply, along with First Federal Bank, and OH Report and BS Media Productions. Hope to be back here at Ridgedale. Hosts were fantastic and sports fantastic as well. Make sure to have a great rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow for high school football week number 2. Should be a great night. Make sure to follow us with Facebook and YouTube for all updates on what should be another huge weekend in high school sports. Have a good rest of your night.